If you have hip or knee arthritis and you'd like to get a good aerobic workout, but you can't run or even walk fast due to hip or knee pain, then an elliptical may be a great option for you. Many people cite ellipticals as a good option for people with hip and knee arthritis because it's low impact cardiovascular exercise, and that is absolutely true. However, there are some other lesser known advantages of ellipticals for people with arthritis. Number one, your feet maintain contact with the pedal the entire time. That means, unlike running or even walking, you don't have to be able to balance on one limb. And the single limb support time is often when most people experience hip or knee pain when they have arthritis. So you can get your heart rate up to a rate pretty close to where it may be when you're running without having that impact force of running or the single limb support time of even walking. Now, another advantage of an elliptical is that you can change directions with it. So you can pedal forwards like you normally would when you're walking or running, but you can also switch directions and pedal backwards to alter which muscles that you're using. Now, what about ellipticals as compared to seated forms of aerobic exercise? For example, stationary biking or using a seated elliptical. Well, those are both great forms of exercise as well, but I often recommend that people do weight-bearing exercise whenever it is possible. Because when you bear weight on your joints, you secrete lubricating fluid known as synovial fluid. You also help stimulate chondrocytes, the cells that lay down cartilage. And so weight-bearing exercise is actually very good for people with knee arthritis, and particularly when that's low-impact weight-bearing exercise. Now, this is a home elliptical as compared to the commercial models that you'd see in a gym. And it's not quite as heavy duty, but for the cost, it's a relatively good value. This particular one is sturdy and holds up to 300 pounds, and it's pretty quiet. The magnetic resistance, you really can't hear it all that much. There are some advantages to having home units of an elliptical or any type of cardiovascular equipment, and that's that if it's too cold or snowy or icy to go outside and walk safely, or you just don't want to go out in the cold, you can still get your exercise in inside the house. Furthermore, if you have to drive a significant distance to the gym, you're probably not as likely to do it, especially when motivation wanes or you don't have time. And so having something at home does make it a little bit more convenient. This particular elliptical has 8 magnetic resistance levels. It has a digital display that shows time, speed, distance, calories burned, and you can even measure your pulse using a pulse monitor on here. There is some assembly required, and it comes with all of the tools that you need to put it together, but it does go much, much faster if you have a socket wrench set to use along with it. It has wheels on the front, so it moves easily if you need to move it from one room to another. And it even has a little phone stand on there where you can read or watch videos to help pass the time. So if you would like to check out this elliptical, I'll put a link down below where you can buy one. Or if you'd like to watch more videos on aerobic exercise for people with arthritis, check out this playlist over here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.